Alright guys, today we're in a 2005 C55. We're going to show you how to take out the radio. First thing I'm going to do is take out these vents. If you look in here, you'll see 1 and 2 little clips in there. It'll be the same clips on this side. Alright, what you got to do is you got to take those little clips out. So this is a tool I use to remove a screen off one of my broken phones. So I just put it in there. It's the inner clip. You pull outward and then go up. Alright, because without it, see, it doesn't let you. So once you release that clip, you could use a pick if you want. I just use this so I don't scratch up the car. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to, on each corner down here, there's a T20 Torx. So we're going to go in through there. Like, this thing's a little wide, so that's why I'm putting light pressure on the vent so I don't scratch anything up. Should hear it. Alright, you know, the screw doesn't have to come out. I think it's out. You'll hear it when the threads. Like I said, I'm putting light pressure on the vent. Don't go crazy and put super heavy pressure, because you'll likely break something. Should be enough. Should be enough. Alright, so now we're gonna go the other way. The top vent keeps it from, the top clip keeps it from going down. Okay. Alright, now if you, right above here, where is it? There's a little locking tab. Now let me adjust the camera. That way I get better light and you guys can see it. Okay. Can't really get you a good angle so you can see it, but I can see it. It's right up against the side. It's right here. All you got to do is put it on the one side, and then you pull it out, and on the other side you'll see it. It's really clear as day. All right, so it's right there, and that pulls out. Alright, so pretty much what it is for you guys so you can see at home. What I'm doing is I'm going in here and I'm putting the screwdriver on here, and when I do that, you see how it goes down? I don't want to do it but it pretty much releases these little locking tabs, okay? Let me readjust the camera and I'll be right back. Alright guys, now I'm going to show you how to take out the center console here, this thing. It's a little tricky because of the cup holder. There's a little trick you have to know, so I'm going to teach that to you right now. You're going to open this up. Okay, it's going to twist it to open like you guys usually do. I see a lot of these broken because people don't know how to take this out. So what you're going to go in here, you're going to grab the end of the cup holder and it pulls right out. There's a little rubber mat. Alright, so what happens is when you put your finger down there, you're going to put this, pull it out, and that's it. Now there's a T20 Torx in here that I'm not going to show you. Alright, so we're going to unscrew this. Alright, and then there goes the T20 Torx. Alright, see it right there? Okay, now once you do that, close the cup holder, put it right back. And you're going to come over here, you're going to lift this up. I always put the key on, make sure the e-brake is down. Even if it's down, hold the foot on the brake at all times. You don't trust it. Alright, put this right here. And then next thing you're going to do is you're going to grab you can pretty much pull, we're going to have a panel tool right here. This panel tool is designed is specifically to pry. It's an Enfig. It's a PPT-04. Okay, so we're gonna put one on each side and kind of pull up. And you can pry like that. So the way it works is you put it in, and when you go like that, it does all the work. You don't have to worry. Now, just kind of wiggle these two a little bit once it comes up. Okay. Now, by removing that screw, you allow this to move. See it? So now, when you pull forward, the cup holder can move and allow you to move it out. Before that, I have to play with it a little bit. There you go. Before that, you couldn't do that. So now you have that out. What you're gonna do is you're gonna come over here. Actually, I usually push the front one in. All right. Add on clips like that. And there you go. and put that somewhere where it's not gonna get hurt. Whoa! All right, so when you look over here, it has 1 clip, 2 clip, 3 clip. All right, so that's pretty much what we're looking at. All right. Let me change the angle. We'll come back here. We'll show you the rest. All right, now the camera angle is adjusted. We're going to show you how to how to take out the ashtray. If you look over here, this piece of plastic, as well as this one, what they do is that they hook into the car. Okay, so you're going to come in here. You're just going to pull on it with a hook tool. You can get back there with a screwdriver too if you don't have a hook tool. All right, that's it. All right, put your hook tool on the floor. Don't ever put a hook tool on a chair, because someone comes along and sits on it. You're gonna find out why you don't do that. All right, so now you come under here. Can we see that? Yep. All right, and then there is, I forget how this connector comes out. Oh, it comes out this way. All right. How does it come out? It comes out towards. Give me a second, let me figure out how this comes out, bro. But alright guys, after poking at it like a dead skunk for a little bit, I figured it out. It's actually pretty easy. I don't know why. All you gotta do, this is one of those connectors you always play with and eventually just falls apart in your hand. You're like, oh, I got it off. But since I'm doing the video, I actually figured out how to do it. What you do is put your flathead right here. Just wiggle it out a little bit. Alright. Put your flathead back here. Alright. And then that comes off just like that. Alright, so pretty much all you gotta do is come over here, and that's probably the hardest part of this entire job. Alright, so now that we did that, there's 2 hooks down here that we gotta take out. Let me figure out how to get to those, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, kind of leaning on my legs, so maybe moving a little. I'm using a screwdriver on this one, just so I can show you guys the angle. You guys aren't gonna need it at home. I'm just doing this so the screwdriver doesn't end up being in the way in the camera. Alright, so actually, you know what, let me make it a little lighter. You guys can see. There you go. Alright, so all you're going to do is you're going to take off these 2 screws. Alright, that 1 screw comes off, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. I guess that was a lot tighter. Ooh. Yeah, you guys who have the regular it's a different one. I have a video of it, but I just never published it because I don't like the way it came out. But there's a different one. Some of the other ones have clips. This one right here is the thing. All right, let me change the angle. I'll be right back. All right, so now we're here. What you're gonna do now is there's 2 more T20 Torx up top. Take those 2 out. Luckily, all these screws are all the same. Double check your car, because sometimes you'll have someone that took apart the car and they'll expand the hole, and then they'll replace it with a screw that doesn't belong. So just check your car and make sure you have the right screws. All right, so next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna come over here, pop this off. Okay. I'm gonna go get a towel for that, and then at the top you're pretty much gonna do the same thing. All right, make sure if you're in the car that you have the doors unlocked. So now everything's out. The 1, 2, 3, 4 is gonna take out. Since this has an airbag light, I'm just gonna place it up here. I don't like taking stuff out. And this one, since it doesn't have an airbag light, I'm actually going to just turn it off. Actually, before you unplug this stuff, just turn off the car to be super safe. Doesn't, you know, you're probably not gonna do nothing, but if something does go wrong, you have better options of saving stuff. All right, so that's gonna go off like that. All right. Oh, you guys might not be able to see that because of the blue bar in the bottom. I always forget about that blue bar. And this, I think this just wiggles right off. Yeah, this just wiggles right off. All right, and that comes off just like that. And now we'll come back, we'll take out the radio. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the 4 screws out, take out the radio. All right, now here's a funny thing about this car. This car has no Bose. Well, the door speakers don't say Bose. I kind of find it hard to believe that this car doesn't have Bose, but I guess we're about to find out. What you're gonna do is that we're installing actually a Dension GW52 MO2. All right, so what you do to figure it out is if you unplug, if you turn on the radio with the fiber optic turned off, right? With the fiber optic disconnected, I'm sorry. I'm trying to think as I work, and my brain is pretty good, but the mouth always loses. And you still get audio, that means you don't have a full fiber optic. So we're gonna try that right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back here, and all I'm unplugging is the fiber. I'm just doing this because I have you guys in front of here. In front of here. It's proper English. In front of me. It's not like I can't snap it. You know what? I'm having a hard time getting this off. Let me do it the right way, and I'll come back and I'll explain it to you guys. Make sure I don't jam anything up. Be right back.